Hey guys, and welcome to episode 12 of my free to play series. Now, in this episode, before we get in the draft, I just want to say that I am going to be doing away with the little wins and losses intro that I usually do. It's just so much easier for me to not edit all that and then just upload it, just the draft that I'm doing. I'll still put the days on the screen so you guys see what day I'm at and you guys could do the math on 4 daily wins. Sometimes I don't even do that, so I get less and I skip a day or two, I know for sure. So I'm not 100% min-maxing my gold here, but I'm still doing pretty good about it, getting 4 wins today. So with that being said, let's go on to the draft. Okay, this seems to be a pretty common rare that we seem to open a lot. The Dean of Perfection and Dean of Expression. So out of all the cards here, I think the rare is the best. So I have no problems taking that. Okay, so we have a good common here in Negate. Humiliate is also good, but not anywhere near our first picks. Rise of Exodus seems to be the best card in this pack. If I want to stay blue, I could take a Negate, but that's a little early for that. Maybe a Fractal Summoning would be better, but I think we're going to take the Exodus here, since it's the best card in the pack and we're so early. Okay, here we have a Blue Sun Zenith. It's very powerful. We also have an Environmental Science here. So if we want to stick to blue being our main color here, I think Blue Sun Zenith is the pick. Hopefully we get another Environmental Science here, but this card is so powerful that I really want to play with it. Interesting. So there's another Rise of Exodus here. We could try going blue-black. That would be a pretty interesting draft. Besides Exodus, Wrangler is pretty good. Intro is good. Pledge Mage is good for mono blue or heavy blue, splashing red or green. I think I'll take the Exodus here. Maybe we will go blue-black. I'm not really giving up much, and Is It or Prismari, maybe the Wrangler might be feels bad, but it's a really slow engine to get going. Alright, here we could get this Shade Wing if we want to move into Silver Quill. I think now's the time. Without that, we could take a Snakeskin Veil, which is good in blue-green. Campus Guide. I'll just take the Veil and see what happens. I like it better than moving into Orzhov here. Oh, but this card is... Maybe that's a sign. I have been seeing a lot. Alright, I'm gonna take this, see what happens. Alright, nothing really here. We are going Orzhov. Cram Session would be the pick. Other than that, it's just Curate, Spectacle Mage, First Day Class, Philodrop Warden. Alright, I'm down for a Cram Session. Okay, we have a lot of good red cards here. Go elemental summoning for the sideboard. We still might be blue-black. So I think I'll just take the sideboard card that we'll play for sure. Interesting, because there's Pop Quiz, Elemental Masterpiece, Summoning. All really good cards. Kind of want to take the Summoning now. This is the best card to hedge since we're deciding between playing blue or not. I think here we go for tough choices, huh? Maybe we are playing Esper here. Maybe I want the campus guy, but if we are playing Esper either way, I think I want the campus instead. Okay, we got a negate back. We're definitely not playing green. We also could play Grixis as an option if we get rid of the Laureate. Alright, talking about opening this card multiple times. So there's a heated debate. Another Dean. Not too sure how good that would be. Maybe we just do want another heated debate, but playing two of these is pretty hilarious. I think I'll take it over the heated debate. I'm not too sure how badly I want to go into Grixis. Seeing how we didn't get that environmental science, we took the Zenith over it. But this, I think we need removal more than anything now. Then actually, we might be just be playing straight. Is it? I'll take the heated debate. I think it's better. I think here I'll take a pop quiz. Definitely take a science now. Hopefully that Archway Commons passes around. Third Exodus. Or should I take Archway Commons now? I think I'll take the commons. Take another cram session here. We need early learn to get our environmental science. Okay, I'll think a masterpiece right here. Take a land. I do want a letter of acceptance, but I think a land would be better. Cultivate would have been great if I was in that color, but I think I'll just take a Professor's Warning here. We might play that. Interesting. I guess I'll take another Witherbloom campus here. Wow, all these passed. Glad I got a campus guide back, actually. It's gonna help us facilitate the splash. Alright, so we do have another Inkling summoning we could get. But we already have 2 summonings in a science. I do really like Poet's Quill. Will work nicely with any of our creatures. Hopefully we get another summoning. Alright, so we have Expanded Anatomy that I'm interested in. Whirlwind Denial, I'm also interested. I do need 2 drops. This is pack 3. Yes, I do. I already have 2 counter spells. So I guess I'll take the 2 drop here. Or maybe I want Curate more. What I'm really sad about is not getting I'll take another heated debate here. What I'm really sad about is not getting a Serpentine Curve here. That would have been nice for us. Okay, not really anything here we want. Maybe Wormhole Serpent just to get through. I think that's the play. Oh wow, everything we want in 1 pack. I think we take Urza's Rage here. Let's see, how many removal spells do we have? 2 Heated Debates, 2 Rise of Extus. Which we're just playing on the splash. Let's see, how does this deck look if we just take out the black? I think I do take Urza's Rage and hope something wheels from this pack for us. So we kicked, it deals 10 to that permanent or player instead. suppose is better. It's hard to say. I think maybe it will take the curve. Maybe another. Maybe arcane subtraction is something we need to. Because I also want just bodies to push through with curve. I got 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 bodies I can push. I mean, this is not a bad one too. I suppose I'll just take the. Oh man. Alright, I'll take the removal and then cry about not having enough learn here. And I got the curve next. Perfect. Explosive welcome, something to build to. Subtraction for the board. I think maybe I do want curate in this deck. Wow, okay, so I think I'll take Masterpiece here. Alright guys, so this is the deck we ended up building. I do have room for splashing. I did get a science, so if I really wanted to add these extras in, I could. Could even throw in the Poet's Quill. That's if I'm feeling like really pressured. And then I got the Campus Guide here to help splash too. And cram sessions here. So I could play really long, dirtily game. But I don't think I'm going to do that. I'm going to try out 1 or 2 games. I know I keep saying that I'm going to try games out and I'll make changes later, and I never do. But this time I'm more inclined to play Grixis, because I do have pretty good long game here, but we'll see how the games go with just playing Izzet here. It's not a bad deck. I am lacking a lot of the make my expensive stuff cost less, so we'll see how that becomes a problem for us in the games. So let's get on with it. Alright, this is a pretty good hand. Keep this. On the draw, it would have been a little bit harder of a keep. Alright, I'll keep throwing out all my creatures here. Hopefully I draw land. it's time for curate. Oof. I'm gonna keep that. Maybe that was wrong. Maybe I was supposed to look for a land. Wonder if they're thinking about using that removal that gets cheaper at the end step. They could play a combat professor, which would be pretty good. Let's see, he's going in for the attack. I think I am gonna take the block. Still no land, that's unfortunate. I think here I'm just gonna have to pass the turn. Or maybe I could draw and discard, but nah, I'm just gonna no attacks, pass the turn. Let's see, hopefully they don't want to spend any removal. Do I want an arcane subtraction? I do. It's not pretty, but... And there's the land. Let's see, I think I still want to play this. Yeah, it kind of felt like they had a combat professor, but maybe they're just too scared to play it. Let's see, do I want to throw away my guy? Probably not. Probably gonna want to pump something later. Warden is good. Yeah, I think I get rid of my Blues on Zenith here. I don't think I'm gonna have time, maybe. Actually, I'm still at 18. Maybe I do get rid of my Warden and just play my Fuming Effigy. got good blocks all around. Let's see. I'm not in real danger of dying here, so I could just block like that and take 3 in the air. See, I kind of want to play Nasari here. I know they have removal spells that they don't want to use, though. Or they should have removal spells because they haven't used any yet. Alright, I'll play the Wormhole Serpent. Next turn, if I draw a land, I could have Nasari up with Negate. And hopefully that stabilizes me. Alright, now I'm worried about the tap. The steady break. Please, no steady break. They had it. I don't think I could come back from this position anymore. Especially if they exile my serpent here. No, looks like they're just whitening their board. Oh yeah, definitely not a good spell. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Going down to 4. Good game's opponent. Alright, got a Alright, so we got a 2-drop, 2 removal spells, no red mana, but I think we could get that with the Arcane Subtraction. But hopefully we just draw it off the top. No such luck. Alright, we got it there. arcane subtraction that so I could just curve into my elemental summonings here. Looks like we're getting into a racing situation. Not something I like with that thing out. Use it now, whether he has it or not. Here, I hope they X's so I could get him. I feel like he has a lash for my guy here. I think I'm gonna discard and draw. So he did have the lash. Making that a 5/5 would be pretty annoying, so I think I'm just gonna counter it. It's not the best thing to be countering, but I'm not too sure what else. Ha! That's insane. He had 2 more of those in hand. Now I think we might be in trouble. Wow, what amazing 2 draws. good draw. I think I stalled him out. I think it's time to cash in my Warden for the masterpiece. They would have to draw. I don't even think a removal spell really helps them stabilize the board or get the, not stabilize, but to get the upper hand. Just going in, just trying to upgrade his blood researcher. Now they're on blockers. Now they could start increasing power like crazy. I don't think that's what he wanted to do. I think he wanted to sack. I don't know what was going on there. Alright, so I got 8 unblockable coming through. Yes, to figure out a way to get rid of my Wormhole Serpent, as well as one of my tokens. I don't. Let's see. How do I lose from here? I think I play it patiently. has no cards in hand. I could double block that and jump that. Could have played it even safer and just attacked with one. Leave open the gate. That probably would have been better. If he has a removal spell, he wins, I believe. Good games, opponent. Okay. Sam might be a little too slow. I mean, I could counter their first spell. Maybe they'll learn, hopefully. Hopefully draw land to remove their third mana play and then curve out. I guess that's okay. It seems pretty weak. Maybe I should just mulligan. Alright, I'll take the mulligan. Alright, this hand is obviously worse, but I'll go ahead and keep that. I don't like going lower than 6. Too bad. Oof. Looks like this could be like one of those long drawn out games. No tricks on my sleeve this turn, opponent. Guess they're playing 7 mana spells. And that is a spell I will kill. just play this. Hopefully it makes the attack a lot less appealing for the Dusk Speaker. See, maybe I do kill the flyer and then play curve for 5. Alright, so no counter spell from opponent. Alright, just gotta hope for no burying books or anything like that. I need to get lucky with that. Okay, that counts, getting lucky. Okay, interesting line. Opponent really wants to make things cost cheaper, I guess. Rutha is good. Do this for 5. Target myself. Alright, so it looks like I got a blocker for the flyer. Want the warden out because I could sack that to get something else. And I'll end turn. I have counter spells up. My board is better. Rutha targets too. Copy target instant or sorcery. So if they try to do some funny business with Rutha, I could let them jump their Rutha and counter their instant or sorcery and have the ability fizzle. So that would be pretty good. Yeah, like this for example. I think I'm gonna test the talents that, because if they have more, I definitely want them out of the deck. And it also lets me see their hand, so they have Quandrix command, interesting. Masterpiece, explosive welcome. Wow, they're really into this bookworm. Alright, they have a pretty sweet deck. Okay, I'm gonna activate here. Let's go attacking with these guys. I think just the 5/5 here. See, they can't cast that unless they draw a green source. So that bounces. I think I'm playing it like that with the negate open. Just in case they draw forest like they did. Now if they try to Rutha jump, oh, sorry about that. I think my dog saw a cat outside. No buzz. Alright. Hopefully you don't hear him growling out there. Okay, so now opponent needs to jump the Rutha with the Quandrix command and try to get me like that, but I have the negate up. That's why I didn't play the second effigy. So I'm gonna go ahead and negate. And good games opponent. Alright, I go first and I have a curate. 3 blue for the Zenith. I think I'll keep. Actually, no, this is an awful hand. I have no creatures, no removal. Enthusiastic Study is only good if I have creatures, anyways, so. Jeez, this hand is absolutely worse. Alright, I'll keep it. If I keep drawing land, I think I'll be okay. Okay, here, keep the negate open. So I did manage to get land to the masterpiece. Well, actually, I just need one more land. Here, I'll just play Warden and say go. There's a Humiliate to consider, Agonizing Remorse. Okay, didn't get there on the land, but you're still not too far behind. Hopefully they start playing some instants and sorceries now. Yeah, that's one to negate. I don't want to test the talent stat. I'm sure they don't have more of that. Yeesh. Yeah, I'll counter that as well. Let's see what they're working with in their hand. Semester's End, Defiant Strike. They only have 2 expel as their removals. Study Break to get rid of blockers. Wow, they actually do have another one of those. Still not good enough. And they drew that. Let's go. Actually, I should have blocked the Lorry. I forgot about that. Let's see. Still no land. And now I lost my blocker. I think I do need to activate this now. I'm running out of time here. Now they're going to be hitting me for 6 in the air. I have 2 turns. Not good enough. Good games, opponent. Alright, this seems like a pretty good hand. I do like the fact that I could turn 2 Pledge Mage, turn 3 Archway Commons, and then Dispute something, forcing a block. All on curve too. I could fight that, that's no problem. they have anything I probably don't want to counter? Probably not. Okay, that guy has a pretty big butt. I do fear the enthusiastic study though. If he goes for the attack. Well, if he has it, he has it. Play the serpent out to block. Okay. Play that to block. I could be patient with it, but I don't see a point right now. He's behind on mana by a lot, so I'm hoping to draw a lot more of my bigger spells. Let's go ahead and counter the second one here. Let's see what he's working with in his hand. He did have a study. Make your mark, show confidence. Radiant Scroll Ruler is going to be pretty annoying to deal with. No removal spells though. Interesting. I mean, you might as well. So now even if I draw land, I could pop the Warden and play Mastery again. Hopefully he didn't draw another land, because it looks like he's looking to double spell here. I mean, he still can, but it's gonna be tough. It's gonna be tough. Let's see. yeah, I think making 2/4 is still good. See, how aggressive do I want to be? I think I want to be really aggressive here. Now it's really scary he drew that fifth land. Let's see how he wants to go about doing this. He has to play 2 spells to save his creatures. Okay, that's one way to go about it. Let's attack on the ball. Alright, he has 6 mana up. You could play 2 things. You do a maximum of 8 with the Twin Scroll Shaman. Could put a counter on the Scroll Wheeler. Let's see. Even if he does, let's see, that's 2, 3, 4, 5. That has to be another enthusiastic study for it to kill me. Alright, I'll take the risk. Attack all. Good game's opponent. so we do have a Wilda. I believe that's how you pronounce it. Dean of Perfection. That's a really bad version of it. Otherwise, I would have to discard Elemental and play Heated Debate if I don't get anything. I think I'll get a mulligan this. Might have been wrong. Might be worth it just to keep this, but I'm just gonna mulligan. Alright, I think this is a better hand. Didn't discard anything, huh? Alright, that was a good exchange for us. I think maybe I do want to just do this now, because otherwise I'll just have 2 empty mana. Alright, I think now I leave up the negate. They're at 7 mana right now. Let's see, there's no way I could do it where I could do environmental science right and not until next turn. Alright, I'll play patient. I actually did forget to attack though. That's gonna be bad. I think I want to be greedy and hold both masterpieces and not discard. If you're wondering why I haven't, I'm just 1 mana away. And now he's holding up a negate every turn now, 2. I'm going to negate that. If he counters my negate, that's really good. If it doesn't really matter. I'm still gonna take 7 no matter what. I think I'm just gonna have to bite the bullet here. Go for it. There it is. Oh! That's good, that's good, that's good for us. That does not seem good for us. If they double heated debate us, that's pretty much game. That's just as bad, if not worse. Weird that they didn't jump my second creature there. Good game's opponent. Alright guys, so we did Dirtle. I didn't end up changing it. I think the mana would have been too bad to add in the Exodus and the Cram sessions. I think it would have helped even with Campus Guide, but it's too risky. I think it's just better to play 2 colors, especially since I'm playing blues on Zenith. We didn't really get there. We didn't get any of the cards to make any of our expensive stuff cheaper, so that was kind of rough. Prismari always seems like a pretty weak campus to be maining. I really do prefer to be Quandrix splashing red, or even Lorehold splashing blue for some stuff. For like masterpieces and whatnot. Lorehold could be pretty controlling as well. They have tons of removal spells. So, until next time guys.